What up, internet? I am excited because I discovered a new way of holding my blue snowball. I can hold it by the little stick that comes to put it in the stand, and it looks kind of interesting. I don't think the stick's long enough to do this properly, but it's kind of cool. I always like to lift it up when I'm recording commentaries, so everything doesn't sound too quiet, and I've got some volume to play with here. I'm just shaking it around, seeing what the effects are going to be, because I'm that kind of person. We got some Surge and Destroy on Harbour, and I don't actually end up jumping in until like the last couple of rounds, because I just wanted to, before we get into my little gameplay, I just want to, show you guys how good players play Rivals Only, and this guy, I think gets like a 1 versus 4 or a 1 versus 5 clutch, which is pretty nice actually. It was the first round I saw when I jumped in, so yeah, it's a pretty nice way of starting it up. And I am terrible at Rifles Only, by the way. Like, I had a pretty good game earlier on Chateau, I believe, Chateau, where I went about 40 to 15, which is kind of good for me. This was reg guns, but you don't generally get as high a scores as you would in something like one of the newer games, which have the kill streaks built in that allow you to get up high, because hell, you might go on a 11 kill streak, but you still haven't got any chopper gunners or anything like that. But I'm not here to talk about Black Ops Modern Warfare 2. I'm here to talk about some TV series, which if you haven't seen them, then you should go die. Quick note: in COD 1, the S&D bomb is a minute long, not 45 seconds. Pro tip. Those are Band of Brothers and the Pacific, and they're kind of similar. Band of Brothers is better though. On I always get this wrong. Is it IMBD or DB? Database DB. It's 9.6 and the Pacific is 8.4, and I kind of agree with those ratings. They're both fantastic, but Band of Brothers is just a little bit better. And if you don't know what they are, it's a 10-part, 1 hour long per part series done by HBO, the home box office, and they are insane. It's about the Second World War. The Band of Brothers is about I believe it starts off with D-Day, or maybe it's a little even before D-Day. The first episode is the training in Camp Tucker in Georgia, which I believe I talked about something like this when I was doing the Let's Play that I doubt many of you watched. But yeah, so that's the story of Second World War from France into Germany, and the Pacific is pretty, as the name suggests, it's all about the American invasion of the Pacific. And I watched Band of Brothers first, which kind of, I don't know if that was the right thing to do or not, but meh. But the Pacific to me is like crack cocaine. It's like, gotta get more, gotta eat it all up. I try and pace myself like 1 episode a day, but it's like, gotta get more, gotta get them all. So just after I've finished recording this, I'm probably gonna go watch, what is it, episode 9? So yeah, it's probably been watching them for 4 days now, and I'm already on episode 9. So kind of suggests how good it is. It's not as good as B.O.B., but it's still pretty goddamn awesome. But indeed. So if you haven't seen these series and you're kind of looking for something to watch, then these will be the best 10 hours, well, 20 hours if you watch both of them, of your television career, as this guy's being a bit of a douchebag in the game by consistently changing his name, which, if you've been experienced with COD 1 or PC, you will know is incredibly annoying. Boom, 4 minutes exactly. What I want you guys to tell me is, do you prefer the longer commentary videos, do you prefer the series, or do you prefer the short clips like the worst miss in the history of the first-person shooter? I thought that was pretty funny. I got another one earlier before that where I pretty much did the same thing, because like Rifles Only, 10 versus 10, that stuff kind of happens more often than you'd expect. On which would kind of be, in one of the newer games, quite a large map. Sorry, quite a small map. Because Harbour isn't all that big, but for 6v6 it's pretty much perfect. I think all the maps in this game are pretty much perfect. Nothing's too big, apart from maybe Wasteland, Brecourt, which is Wasteland. Everyone thinks that Wasteland was a remake of a COD 2 map. That is wrong. Wasteland is a remake of a COD 1 map, so please correct any people you hear saying that. I think after this round I decided to jump in. I've cut some of the rounds because I had about 15 minutes of footage and I just cut out a couple of the boring rounds. So this is where I decided to jump in, and you will see how terrible I am shortly. But indeed, the problem with this game is they overdid it with the recoil. If you think Black Ops has got more recoil, if you came off Modern Warfare 2 and was kind of you know, used to the low recoil, then come on this game and you will be probably not pleasantly surprised. You will be unpleasantly surprised, disappointed, because long range engagements, unless you're using like the one of the light machine guns like the Bar or the Bren, not the Sten, which only the Bren is probably the best gun of the game. High damage, medium rate of fire, low recoil, high accuracy. Not high accuracy. It's got it's got, you know, not that bad recoil. And if you go prone, then the crosshair is pretty much just a little plus. As you can see, my mad bunny hopping to try and escape from the incoming fire. Now, I'm not saying that's necessarily a bad thing. It promotes close quarters gunfights, but you'll be spending a lot of multiplayer time on COD 1 crouched and not aiming down the sights. That's probably optimal. As I can hear strange noises behind me, which is kind of disconcerting in a comforting way, which doesn't make any sense. Does that make sense? Does it matter if it makes sense? That is a more important question. Does it matter if I'm going to make this jump, which I'm not, so no. It's hard to make... I wonder if you guys can hear. What is this strange noise? Anyway, it's hard to make jumps when you're recording because I average around 15, maybe even less, probably 15, 12.5 let's say, because I was also going to say 10, but that's a little low, 15 is a little high, 12.5, pretty good happy medium. I get 12.5 frames on average, I'd say, whilst recording, and getting jumps on 12.5 frames is not impossible, but when you hit that F9 key and stop recording, it's a lot simpler, or a lot smoother, trust me. So yeah, that was me trying valiantly to do anything with the Springfield, which was relatively little, I must admit. But hope you've enjoyed this, something hopefully a little bit more interesting than me just getting my ass whooped, which is, I mean, if it wouldn't be too boring, I'd just put a black screen. Actually, no, that I think you need visual stimulation whilst you're watching a video. I mean, that's the whole point of a video, it's visual, as another person is being a douchebag, name changer. So, yes, do you want more short clips, more long commentaries, more series like the Mario, the Let's Play? I'd actually quite like to do some more Mario. I had fun doing that. It was like a blast from the past. Maybe I'll do my history of gaming, blast from the past video on Mario. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. I think it's just gonna slowly wind down here to the last round. Game-winning kill cam's coming up. So, I'll leave you with some music.